So how is this test used to personalize treatment for a cancer patient?
Well, as the previous question that Dr. Papsteria answered is in play here, what we do is we take that information and we're able to look at what we call natural substances which seem to work on that individual's cancer. And then we have a series of genetic tests, which we don't necessarily say that the genetic test is the be-all end-all, but the genetic testing gives us a window to look into and see what the cancer is doing to survive and to metastasize and to ultimately destroy, the patient. So we can come on the backside and we develop a program based on what we see with the test and the different genetic mutations that have taken place within the cancer cells, which are those in the circulating system, so they can survive. So our goal is to take the toughest, meanest ones, in a manner of speaking, which are the circulating cells, and be able to work against those so that metastasis would be less likely. And as mentioned before, very few people actually die from the primary tumor. It's always a reoccurrence or metastasis, and this is why this test, personalizing the care, is so important to every individual who has cancer or even suspects to have cancer.
Excellent. Dr. Yannis, any further thought?
Well, only a few sentences is that I will make it more simple. If we had 2 or 3 patients with the same type of malignancy, with the same stage of primary tumor, if we treat them in the same way, they will behave differently. If we let them without treatment, they will have different appearance of the disease. This reveals the dynamic feature of the disease itself. Due to this, what we call genetic instability, every generation of those cells will have completely different way of development, and they will have each subclone completely different feature. This is what personalized medicine represents, to identify these features as soon as possible and deal with them so that we will treat more accurately and more successfully each individual. This is why the statistic approach doesn't seem to have so much of clinical success. And this has been verified by a large study from Australian University, which shows that the 5 major types of malignancy in stage 3 and 4, they managed to have clinical benefit to a percentage of 2.5 to 7%, the best case. But with personalized treatment, definitely the preliminary data reveal much more successful treatment options and treatment outcomes.